Hey, good morning, guys. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody got to work on throwing their frisbee. Got to get outside in the wonderful weather that we had, and just had a great weekend. And I hope you got to work on the frisbee throw because this week we are building on that, and we are learning how to play disc golf. Um, and so disc golf is really great because unlike regular golf where you have to go and pay money to play at a club or um, buy several different types of clubs, this just requires a disc. And so it's a very cheap way of playing, very awesome. You can go around any place that's like a rec area or a greenway and stuff, and typically they'll have disc golf courses. I don't know exactly where there are some here in McDowell County. I know there are some. I think there's some at Grace Park. There are several in Morganton, including around Catawba Meadows and stuff. So even if you can't go to a place, which you can typically find a good amount of places, you can make stuff yourself. It doesn't have to be the big steel things sitting up. You can just pick a spot and say, hey, this is going to be where our hole is. So it's really great. Disc golf also works several different muscle groups, including your shoulders, your forearm muscles, and your core muscles. Now, within there, there's a lot of different muscles. Even within the shoulder, if I say your rotator cuff, which that would be involved in throwing of the disc. Even in your rotator cuff, that's comprised of several different muscles. And y'all don't really have to know all those muscle groups. You just know them as your shoulders and your forearms and your core muscles. And so in the packet is a link that will show you how to play. And then if you don't have internet access, if you're getting this off of a disk drive or whatever, there's also in the packet a step-by-step how-to that gives you terms you may need to know, different types of throws, how to play. If you know the basics of golf, for the most part, you know the basics of disc golf. So Monday you will work on just understanding how to play disc golf. Make sure you watch the video if you're able to. On Tuesday is Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday on the same day. So get up and move a little bit. Go out for a 20-minute walk or run around your house or your neighborhood. Invite one of your siblings or your parents to go out on a walk or even a run with you. Turn your favorite music on and just take off. If you're stressed, if you're getting anxious of just being in the house, a walk or a run or a combination of the two is one of the best things that you can do. I know the more active I am, the better my attitude and everything is here at home. I have a hard time on the days that I can't get up and move a lot. And so just make sure that you're getting up and moving. Wednesday, still, if you want to get up and move, do what you want to do there. But we're going to take a break from telling you to do physical activity on Wednesday and tell you to do some brain activities. And this is not, say, going and doing a bunch of math problems. This is more like a brain break. I know y'all have done a few of those before. So make it a point also to focus on what you're eating. Okay, we're still focusing on that. Try to pay attention to what you're putting in your body and how it makes you feel. If you eat something with a lot of sugar, yes, you may feel really good right after, but then are you crashing after, which typically happens. If possible, try to write down what you're eating. Keep a food journal, and that helps you with your emotions, knowing, okay, well, I ate this, and I felt pretty crummy today. And so that helps you. I know on the days that I do really good and eat my fruit, especially fruit and vegetables that I'm supposed to, I feel better on those days. I have more energy. I'm not at all moody. I feel good. But most people are surprised by the things that they eat, even when they're not that hungry. I know late at night is the hardest time for me. I get to watching a movie or something, and what goes along with movies but snacks. And so instead of snacking, if you're not hungry, try just drinking some water. Water will help curb those cravings, and you'll feel better. Because typically, if you go to bed after eating a big snack, you don't feel that great. So just pay attention to what you're eating. We also have some examples of the brain activities I was talking about later on in the packet. So just look through those, do one of them, whatever it is. Let me take a side note right here. If anybody is having a hard time finding food, their family doesn't have enough, I know things are crazy right now. Maybe some of you might have to worry about this. Maybe some of you have never had to worry about it, and you are now because maybe your parent got laid off. If this is the case, please private message me or Coach Cap or one of the principals. Let us know because we can help. So that being said, Thursday is a little bit more of fitness like we would do before class starts. So do 4 sets of 25 sit-ups or crunches, whichever one you want to do. And then 4 sets of 10 of the push-ups. So you can do regular push-ups or you can do the modified on your knees. Remember, if you were doing push-ups from your knees, make sure your hips go first and that your butt's not stick up in the air while your chest is trying to go down. Okay, everything should look like a straight plane going down and up at the same time. Okay, it shouldn't be like that. Okay. 6 inches, 4 sets of 25 seconds. Remember, 6 inches is just bringing your feet, if you're laying on the ground flat, it's just bringing your feet up off the ground 6 inches and holding it for as long as you can. And then plank, remember that's where you have your forearms and your toes and you're holding yourself up. Try not to let your butt bow up in the air and try not to let your hips sag. Keep your core tight so that your body will stay straight. And lastly, Friday, we're going to call this Friday Fun Day. On this day, you can work on your disc golf, which would be really, really great, right? Because it goes along with what we've been doing. Or just do your favorite fun, active activity. With that being said, active still can be, maybe if you enjoy playing video games, playing a video game, but it has to be an active one. I know we have a Xbox 360. We've played the Kinect Sports on it. That's an active one. Maybe you have a Wii, whatever it is. Try to do an active one. If you don't like playing video games or you just rather get outside, which that's what I would rather do, go outside, play basketball, tennis, volleyball, cornhole, work on your disc golf, or even just go run. Some of you may really enjoy just going for a run or a walk, and that's okay too. But whatever you enjoy, go and do it. Find a way to be happy being active. Not everybody likes to play football, or not everybody likes to play basketball. I know this. So find something that you can be active at and enjoy. And then just get out, try to play some disc golf if you have a way of doing it. If you have a Frisbee, it's a little bit hard if you don't have a Frisbee. If you don't have a normal course and you do have a Frisbee, just make one. Get out there with your siblings, get out there with your parents, teach them how to play, and just have fun with it. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. Let us know if you need anything. Like I said, if you have any kind of issues with food or whatever it is, please send us a private message and let us help you. I love you guys. I miss you, and I will talk with you soon.